This is the B3RN
and B3RN HD1 Los Angeles,
the B3 Radio Network.
Hello and welcome back to Reload Recharge Review on the B3 Radio Network.
Yes, how's it going, everybody?
How's it going? Yeah. I'm your host, Buntarn MacGyver Horn, and my co-host, Mike Vite.
How's it going?
Don't forget, you can subscribe to us on the YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and iTunes.
And blip.com.
I don't know about Blip, for sure.
Well, Brian said advertising.
Well, he said,
So
maybe Blip. All right, well.
See, I won't get yelled at, you will.
Yeah. Okay. And then you can call and leave us a message or your input at 626-532-7154. So how you been, man?
I've been all right. Oh, yeah. Don't forget about the email.
Oh, yeah, the email.
Aha. Yeah.
Yes. You can also send us an email at
r3radio@live.com.
Yes. There you go. So like I said, so how you been?
I've been all right. I've been playing Collector's Edition of Mass Effect 3.
Oh, yes, I have that too.
Yes. You got lucky.
Yes, I got lucky.
You lucked out, all right?
I will admit I got lucky.
A mutual friend of ours purchased 2 copies of it, and he was fortunate enough to
sell me one. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, and it also came with the 3-shot rifle. The
Valkyrie.
I think it's the Valkyrie. Yes. It's a 3-shot assault rifle that has a pretty good damage, but the recoil is really high.
The black one or the white one?
The white one.
Oh, that's the Argus.
There you go, the Argus. I got the Argus.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really use it though. I let my teammates use it.
Oh, okay.
I stuck with what I know.
Ah, okay. Well, it's always good to experiment.
Oh,
yeah.
When it comes to gaming, yes.
Yeah. Interesting little tidbit about Mass Effect 3. I did not know about this until recently, actually. I think yesterday.
And I warned you.
Yes, you warned me.
But you did not heed it.
I'm sorry. But the multiplayer actually affects the single player.
Yes, it does. It does have impact on it. So
yeah, because I've actually never seen that in a game.
Yeah, whether it be like how often you play affects your assets available to you in the single player, as well as once you level a character to max level in multiplayer, you can actually promote it into the single player to become an available asset as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought. Oh, okay. So I should start playing more now. Okay.
Once you max it out, that's why whenever you go to the multiplayer screen and you're selecting your characters, scroll over them and look at the very bottom where it says choose. Next to it, you'll see the Y button, but it'll probably be grayed out, and it'll say promote.
So, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Huh? Because I only thought that the 100% was the only thing that's available. No.
Nope. You can upgrade it so your characters will also have an influence on the.
Sorry, guys. I had to sneeze. But
yeah, you can upgrade so all your multiplayer characters will also have an influence on the game.
I did not know that.
Yep.
Oh, you learn something new every day. Interesting. All right, so, but overall though, I'd say that's a pretty good game though, right?
Yeah, I'd rate Mass Effect as one of the better games that I've played, at least for this year.
This year? Wait until Bioshock Infinite comes out.
Oh yeah.
Or Diablo 3.
I'm having mixed. I mean, all right. I've got no doubt that Diablo 3 will be a great game. However, I probably won't be getting it anytime soon. I mean, I still need to clear off a lot of stuff on my laptop, and
okay.
And even then, I need to get internet again. I mean, hell, I've been skating by with a friend's internet meantime, but I mean that's only once every so often. That's not an everyday thing. So yeah, ouch. Xbox Live, oh my God, the internet is without that it's. Ouch.
I know, right?
Ouch sums it up pretty nicely.
Just shows you how much we depend on the
technology. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hello. I mean, we're talking about games here. Gaming is technology.
That is true, and technology is always advancing too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thankfully, yes.
I mean, hell, they even got 7-point round surround sounds on headphones. I don't even know how that is possible.
2 words.
Turtle Beach. All right, but so what about past tense? Have you ever what are the better games you played?
Ooh, that's a pretty good one. I'd have to say, like I said, you already mentioned Bioshock Infinite. I mean, yeah, that hasn't come out yet, but its predecessors, both Bioshock and Bioshock 2, were excellent games. I may have mentioned this in a previous episode, but I mean,
I've still never even touched those. I don't even have a record of it on my system.
Dude, like I said, just let me know. I'll let you borrow it. As long as the disc comes back intact.
Oh, yeah.
There's a scratch on the disc, there's a scratch on your ass. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so but like I said though, other than so those two are pretty high up there on your list, right?
Very
high up.
Very high up.
Ooh, all right, interesting.
What about on the opposite side of that spectrum?
One of the worst games I've ever played. That's an interesting one. I've played a lot of worst games.
A lot of worst games or a lot of bad games?
A lot of bad and like just straight out not even worth playing.
There's the good, the bad, and the worst.
Yeah, there's a lot of worst. There's a pretty decent amount of good, bad, and there's unfortunately not enough good.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know. That makes me sad.
All right, so what would you say is one of those bad games that you've played?
The bad games I've played, I would say.
To start off with naming names.
Oh, just starting off naming names.
Yeah.
I would Too Human. I've played it and I've literally after 5 minutes I shut the damn thing off.
Oh man, I must be a sadist then, because I actually stuck it out and played the entire game through to completion.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
In retrospect, not exactly one of my better efforts, but it was all right. The concept of it itself was good. It was a good concept.
Yeah, it's a good idea, but
poorly executed.
I
mean, all right, if you're gonna have a game with, like, let's say a Diablo type loot style, where, like, there's a shitload of different, there's shitloads of, like, different types of loot you can get, and also it's always randomized. There's not like, okay, hey, I beat the boss on level 5, and I got this, I got, let's say, this really awesome helmet. You beat the boss on level 5, and let's say, I got a shield or some shit. It's like there's, there wasn't, like, I mean. Granted, that makes games like, let's say, oh god, I mean, all right, like, let's say like Kingdoms of Amalur. They did the same thing kind of with the loot style. There's really no set loot for each boss or each treasure chest or whatnot. But the randomization can be a good thing, because sometimes all right, you could be like, okay, well, let's say you get like a great sword, and it's like, oh, that's not my play style. I prefer like a bow. Let's say your buddy got a bow, and it's like, well, how come he got that, and I got this. or it can also work the other way around, where it's like, okay, well, like, let's say your buddy's the one that prefers bows, and he got a great sword, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, well, I wish I got a great sword, but I don't know. That's the same thing. No, I'm thinking, let's say if he's the
running circles, man.
Yeah. Let's say he prefers the bow. He got a bow, and you're like, well, I don't want one. I want like a hammer or something.
Oh,
and all of a sudden it's
hammer.
like, but damn it, I'm gonna get a bow when I beat this boss, and all of a sudden, oh hey, I got something else. Sweet. I mean, it may or may not be what you want, but I mean,
it's something different.
Yeah, there's always a chance for there's no real continuity, but at the same time, a lot of people see that as a bad thing, but that also helps with keeping the game fresh. Predictability can kill a game.
Yeah, that is true.
You want it so it's like it's supposed to constantly like, oh hey, this is something new. It's a new test or something like that.
No, I got you. A game that repeats itself but also changes at the same time.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried Dynasty Warriors?
No. I know one of my friends tried getting me to play it, and I'm like, I'm not touching that.
Well, my brother Daniel, he's a fan of Dynasty Warriors. I played it. I mean, yeah, the concept is good. Hack and slash about hundreds and hundreds of soldiers.
Yeah.
But that happens every single level, and that gets pretty boring.
It becomes just basically a way to kill time.
Yeah, exactly. But after a while, they changed it up. They have the whole new Empire system.
Oh, so now you can hack and slash in different locations, right?
Now you hack and slash in different locations, but you could conquer those locations, and then you could have like one of your top officers hold that locations.
I don't really see much of a difference. Basically, it's basically closing out a theater of war.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But like I said, though, they change it up sometimes that make it keep it fresh, quote unquote fresh.
Uh-huh.
But after a while, like I said, it just I fall asleep playing it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, all right. Getting back to like Too Human. I mean, I like the fact that there was like a class-based system. Like they had. I still don't remember the classes. I just remember one of them was like engineer.
Like I said, I only played like 5 minutes and I shut the damn thing off. I hated it.
The targeting system, that was, oh god, that was so flawed.
I remember though that the fighting sequence, wasn't it about the stick instead, not button?
Yeah, that was weird. All right, normally instead of pressing a button, you use like your sword or whatever.
X to melee or B to charge or something like that.
Use the right stick.
Right? I thought when I first tried out, I was like, what?
And then in order to use a power attack, you have to like tap. You have to quickly tap into that direction. It's like, really? I mean, I granted, sometimes a game has to innovate a different play style in order to like kind of like make a name for itself. But they did it you have to ease people into that. You can't just be like, okay, well, here we expect you to play it like this, just right off the bat. You have to ease people into that. I mean, I can't honestly say that I have any methods in which to ease people in such a manner that they'd be able to get it right off the bat. But I mean, anyone could have done a much better job than.
I will admit, if they did the whole like whatever direction you swing the stick at, you'll swing in that direction, right?
Yeah.
But I think last I remember that any way you swing it, it's the same exact thing.
Exactly.
If they changed it up, that would have been more interesting because
the only way you could change direction in that game was with the left stick.
Yeah.
And even then, like
because I remember if you know the Naruto series, right?
I know of it. I don't play any games.
No, but if you try the game though, you know how they have the whole the hand signs for like certain jutsus, whatever.
Yeah.
They actually put that into the game system.
Oh, so you have to like.
You actually have to do signals, like certain signals.
Kind of like a PlayStation with the.
Yeah, well, because I remember Naruto's main move, that ball energy. In order to get that one up, you have to charge up your energy, right? But after you do it, instead of pushing a certain button to do it, you actually have to hold the button to charge up, and then you have to circle the stick around just to use it.
Leave it to a ninja to handle some balls.
No, God. but you get what I'm saying though, right?
Yeah.
Because you actually have to swing it. You have to actually make a circle.
They make it interactive, ball, so it's not like
not like where you swing one direction and it's still
not where like a brainless idiot can play through the game.
Yeah, something you actually have to think about.
Yeah.
Too Human was kind of
it.
Yeah, that was kind of simple.
Simple
way
at
too
the same
simple.
time.
Way
simple,
too simple,
but at the same time frustrating because remember, it gives you these mundane controls that are X. And Y being, it gives you all these advanced enemies that are they constantly swarm and outnumber you. I think like 20 to 1, and some of them aren't even within striking range. Like even if because
they're like the range shooters.
You get like guns and stuff, but even then your guns don't reach that far.
So the game's rigged against you
pretty much the entire way. And the best part is, and I say this in the most sarcastically literal sense I can possibly put it in, they regenerate, which makes it that much better. So even after you take down, like let's say there's 20 enemies and you take down 17 of them and you're about to get to those last 3, by the time you finish those last 3, 5 or 6 of the ones you just took out just respawned.
So I'm kind of, after hearing that information, I'm kind of glad I shut the game off.
Yeah, you saved yourself a lot of hair pulling.
Ah, okay, good. Wow, that's, yeah. Then again, I've heard that there are worse games out there.
No, I don't. Oh, okay, I got one. Turning Point: Fall of Liberty.
Turning Point?
It was a very well-known title when it first came out, and it's still not a very well-known title, but it takes place in like
wait.
that's the one.
I think I've seen that one.
It takes place in an alternate tangent where, during World War II,
where the Germany actually takes over, right?
Yeah. What happened to? Okay, but that was all based off of when Winston Churchill made his visit to America, he was hit by a taxi cab. He survived. In Turning Point, it does the what if of what if he hadn't survived? He wouldn't have rallied the English, and then they would have lost their foothold, and basically Germany would have taken over England, and from there they would have spread over, and then Germany's attacking America.
But I heard that one though was pretty bad.
It I can tell you firsthand, it sucked. I didn't even get through the entire game.
Wow.
All right, see me. I'll try and I'll be a trooper about most games. Even if the game is bad and I've started playing it, I'll at least try and beat it to completion. I couldn't do that with Turning Point.
Really?
I just couldn't.
Oh wow, that must be pretty bad then.
Yeah.
Well, what about like pretty much a game from like 2 years ago? Might be a year ago, but Homefront. Have you ever heard of that one?
I heard about it. Never played it.
Oh yeah?
Never played it.
Oh, so I can't ask you anything about that.
Nope.
But I heard some things saying that was pretty bad too. All right. Well,
we're gonna take a break.
Yeah, we'll take a break. It's been Reload, Recharge, Review on the B3 Radio Network. Hello and welcome back to Reload, Recharge, Review on the B3 Radio Network. So, before we left off, we were talking about
Turning Point. And it was Homefront, I think, right?
Homefront, yeah. I heard from one of my friends that Homefront was a terrible, terrible game.
Well, like I said, I can't vouch for it because I never played it.
Yeah, well, neither have I. So
I'd heard of it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take his I'm gonna take his word on it because I remember when it came out, like literally like 2 months after it came out, it dropped from $60 to $30.
Wow. Oh, whoa.
I know it's pretty fast, but not as fast as Duke Nukem.
Oh God, you can't even give that game away.
You can't even trade that in.
That game is poison.
All right, so but okay, back to Turning Point though.
Oh God. All right, there were a lot of old timey weapons. From the Thompson. They had what was it the
Browning?
The Browning. They had the Mauser.
Pretty much World War II guns, right?
Yes. They even had a few guns that weren't World War II era because, around that time, in that game, the German scientists had made some very astounding leaps in their technology because of their war success. So, you had like rocket launchers that were like, they were able to home in and shit.
Oh, heat seekers?
Yeah.
Or no, not heat seekers. Pretty much guided rockets.
Yeah. I was like, wow, really?
Well, it's not that. Well,
and I mean, that didn't really ruin it. I mean, the weapon selection wasn't exactly, a problem for me. I mean, if anything, that was probably one of the more enjoyable parts of the games. One of the more enjoyable aspects. However, just the graphics engine, I mean, I don't recall what the engine was, but it was really, really shoddy. I mean, either there was either screen tearing. Yeah, I know. You don't exactly hear that a whole lot from games nowadays, but yeah, there was screen tearing.
Wow.
And there were even points where you would get stuck just for no reason. Like
what?
Like you can't move.
Are you serious?
All right, like okay, let's say
you're right there, man.
Me. Yeah. Let's say you're trying to walk past a car and it's like right next to a wall, and like there's rubble on the other side of the car, so you can't walk around the other side of it. You try and jump over, and if there's like a little edging of rock sticking out of the car or near the car, and it catches your foot, you're basically stuck.
Wow.
It'd be like, let's say you being stuck because let's say there's like one of these cans right in front of the door. You can't walk out.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, games nowadays just...
At least they've advanced past that.
Yeah. Well,
for the most part.
Yeah, well. But another game that I was trying out that I thought was kind of terrible, it was Wolfenstein or some of that on the 360.
I'd heard about it, but I never played it.
I played, like I said, most games I only play like 5-10 minutes. This one wasn't not even the first level.
What about that game? What was it with the Scorpion dude? That Mr. Scorpion. What was that game you were playing? It was like some mercenary game?
It was Just Cause.
Okay.
It was okay, but it's pretty much a ripoff of the mercenary game.
Oh, okay.
You know, mercenaries.
And I also never played it. Patience played it.
Oh, I played it too. Remember, I bought it from you. It's not bad, but it's just after a while it gets kind of dragged out.
Gets dry and repetitive.
Not repetitive. It just dries out. It makes you sleepy playing a game.
Oh wow! So
yeah,
you drier than a desert maybe.
A little bit. I mean, I mean the whole money system in that game is pretty good. It's a good idea, but the rest of the game was just no.
Like, was it the gameplay, difficulty, AI?
All three. Gameplay was decent. AI was, oh my god, they were dumb. I mean, not even helpful, just straight out dumb.
Oh, you mean like partners or
your allies apparently.
Let me guess. Missions were easier when you were doing it on your own.
Yes. I mean, I was one of the missions that you're supposed to defend a church.
Uh-huh.
You see a tank roll up, and there's a howitzer that's available to use. What do the computers do? Oh, I'm gonna go over there and shoot at it with a rocket. I mean, with a pistol or assault rifle or something like that. Literally,
wow.
they got obliterated. I failed the mission. I had to restart it. It was better off with just me going over there by myself with a rocket or C4 just blowing it up.
Dangerous talk right there.
I know. But then again, like I said though, they're like I've been saying earlier, there's always worse games. Like I mentioned before, Duke Nukem apparently.
Yeah. Well, have you even played it?
No. And I'm apparently from what I heard, I'm glad I didn't play it.
I mean, I played Duke Nukem when it was on the PC. But that was like, way back in the day. I mean,
oh yeah, I played it. I remember playing it on the 64.
Oh, okay. I played it on the PC when I think it was like around junior high.
Oh, okay. No, yeah. I remember playing Duke Nukem 64 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but apparently though that the new one that came out, a while ago actually.
I wouldn't call it new.
Yeah.
It's a 15-year-old turd.
Yeah, I've heard that's like the main thing I've heard. It was a 15-year-old
steaming turd.
Steaming turd, yes. And apparently, from what I heard about people that work at GameStop, they don't even want to trade. They don't even accept that as a trade-in.
Yeah, it's steaming turd. You just want to throw over the fence.
Ah. Inside story. Okay, but back to that. Yeah, but some other games though that just terrible. I can't name any of them, but out of all the turds that are out there, there are a few that are just gems, straight out gems.
Oh, like when I played on not 360, the 64, I enjoyed Force Gemini.
You too?
Yes.
Oh, that was no. I am disappointed. I did not get to finish that game.
What?
I got stuck at the last point.
Oh wow, you missed out.
I had to get one more piece to finish the I forgot what it was, like a pyramid or something like that.
You missed out,
and I didn't finish it. I am disappointed. Other than that, oh man, that brings back memories.
That was a great game.
Yes, it is. I especially like it when the dog upgraded to the tank. I was like, what the heck? Okay, but man,
nostalgia hits.
Yeah. Some other great series from the 64 though was like, Ocarina of Time.
Oh god, yes, by far my favorite game.
Dude,
there was I hardly had any. I don't even think I have any complaint. Oh, I tell you, I had one complaint about the game, and that was the fact that it was always a pain in the ass to catch the pose that required you to be on horseback.
The pose, yeah.
Once you get on, you had to be on horseback.
I hated that. Other than that though, dude, I love that game, especially the Fire Temple. When you had to fight against, I think it was Volvagia.
Yeah, that fire dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like my favorite part.
Volvagia.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. That was my favorite part.
Yeah. I liked, freaking Shadow Temple.
Oh, I hated that one.
I love that because like every time everyone that I talk to about playing that mission or playing that particular level, everyone was like, I hate the invisible walls and everything. It's like, yeah, what problem are you guys having? I mean, the walls weren't a problem for me.
No, it wasn't a problem for me too. I got through it like nothing. In fact, I didn't even know there was invisible walls.
Yeah.
I was just following patterns on the floor.
Oh, and at the same time, aside from the invisible walls, there were also the dungeon masters, or no, what were they called?
The hand things, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what they were called, but I
God
remember.
damn it,
No, those were annoying.
It slipped out of my mind right now. Anyway, yeah, they would just like every 5 minutes or so. You just hear that ominous little whoosh, and then you look down to the floor. It's like, oh hey, there's a shadow. It's getting bigger. Oh shit, and then you jump out of the way. Otherwise, it starts you over from the beginning of the.
No, I remember the first time I ever played it though. My sister never told me what that was, and she was like, "Oh yeah, just be careful with the shadow." I was like, "What? Okay." I see that thing going. I'm like, "What is that?" I'm like, "What the heck? What happened?"
She warned you.
Well, she didn't
You
say.
did not
Well,
heed.
yes, I did not heed the warning. Oh,
Well,
but
she warned you. She didn't flat out tell you, oh, hey,
Yeah.
if you stand in the shadow, there's going to be a hand that comes down and grabs you and drops you off at the start of the temple.
yeah, but freaking no. But other than that though, there's some other gems too, like the original game that started off first-person shooter.
Halo?
No,
Oh, no.
GoldenEye.
Oh,
GoldenEye.
I know. I played GoldenEye, I think, for...
No, not the new one that came out.
No.
That one was
I'm
terrible.
talking about for the 64.
Yes.
Yeah. I played that one for, about a couple days? But that was only because I'd go to my buddy's house.
I thought it was pretty fun. It's just that the whole melee thing was kind of... Really? All it was just the hand going... Choo, choo, choo.
Oh, yeah, the karate chops. No, I take it back. The judo chops.
The judo chop, yes.
Karate, judo.
But-
It was some martial art, although it wasn't a very effective martial art.
But no, one really good one that will never get old no matter how many times you play it. Tetris.
Oh God, yes. The opening theme for our show.
Yeah. That game will, no matter how old it will
From
get.
Russia with love.
No matter how old that game gets, I will always love that game.
I don't know. Anybody who's emailed us or has ever thought about emailing us, I have a question for you and my co-host here. Have you guys ever played Tetris to the point where even when you're trying to sleep and you close your eyes, you see the blocks falling?
Oh man, I hate and love it when I have those dreams.
Yeah, so as soon as you close your eyes, you start seeing the grid again. You see
exactly.
it, like, stacking the blocks and everything. Even when you close your eyes, that's when you've played it for too long. You need to take a break.
Yes. I'm not gonna disagree with you on that one.
All right.
Oh man, but another gem would be I don't know about my opinion. What would you say in your opinion?
What do you mean?
Like out of all the turds out there, like out of all the turd games out there, what would you consider a good one?
A gem amongst the turds?
Yes, a gem amongst the turds. Yes.
Oh God, that's not a gem I'd go mining for. I'd send someone. I'd outsource that. I'd be like, can you, maybe go and pick that up for me?
Oh no, but okay, but back to in your opinion, what would be one of the good games?
Oh God, let's see. Thinking. Prepare to spend the next 5 minutes of watching me think. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Oh, all right. Well.
Come back to me on that.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to come back anyways. It's already time for a break.
All right.
You got lucky on that one.
Saved by the clock.
All right, well, we'll be right back. This is Reload Recharge Review on the B3 Radio Network.
All right.
This is the B3RN,
and B3RN HD1 Los Angeles.
the B3 Radio Network.
Hello and welcome back to Reload Recharge Review on the B3 Radio Network. Sorry, a little mumbled. Yeah, no, I'm messing up. Yeah.
That's all right. We'll place you in a couple days.
Yeah. Well. All right. Well.
And then a few days after that, I'll be replaced. So it doesn't matter.
All right. Well.
Okay. You asking me what was a gem game that
in your opinion, what would you consider a gem out of all the turds that are out?
Soul Calibur 2.
Number 2, right?
Soul Calibur 2.
What system?
The GameCube.
Yes. I admit I like the GameCube version better than the Xbox.
Yeah.
Never touched the PS2 version though.
Heihachi, the weakest of all the characters. I mean, his attacks hit like a freaking Mack truck, but the only downside is he was the only character in the entire game that, get this, had no weapon. Yeah. So, A, he had the shortest reach, and B, he had the shortest reach. See, me personally, in Soul Calibur 2, I preferred Nightmare.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I think in that one I preferred Kilik, the guy with the staff.
Yeah. I dabbled with. I remember when Soul Calibur 4 came out. I never touched 3 because that was a PlayStation exclusive, which actually that bummed me out.
I did. They tried to do a whole story system out of it. It bombed. In my opinion, it bombed out.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
So when Soul Calibur 4 came out, I was kind of disappointed. There wasn't a whole lot to do in there. There was story mode, and even then, it was all it was is
nothing but fighting.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah, it's a fighting
game.
I mean, okay, it's a fighting game that doesn't fight.
Oh my god.
No, but I mean, all right, Soul Calibur 2, there was at least, a sense of adventure, and I mean, yeah, you're going...
Oh, you're talking about the quest mode?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was,
I thought you were talking about, like, the arcade mode.
Yeah, I don't know, arcade, I mean, they have arcade mode in Soul Calibur 4, but I mean...
Oh, you're talking about the whole quest mode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it, Trial of the Blade or something like that?
Something like that. But yeah, I know. I thought it was since it didn't have it number 4. I thought it was kind of sad.
Yeah, I mean, instead they had Tower of Lost Souls. I mean, it was one. I mean, it wasn't really that much. It didn't invite me in.
Yeah.
It lacked luster.
Oh, but I don't know about number 5 though.
I don't know. I haven't played 5.
Yeah, 5 came out like a couple months ago, but I never
Not even... It actually came out a couple weeks ago.
Oh, a couple weeks ago. Okay,
yeah.
So it's fairly new.
Relatively.
But I've never touched that one because after number 4, I was terrible at number 4, so I stopped playing.
I remember in 4, originally I tried playing Nightmare. Wasn't the same, but that's because, I read into more of the lore, and then I found out in 3 or some shit. Siegfried and Nightmare split, and I was like, oh, well, it's kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then
actually, I don't think they even explain it in number 3.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's in between 3 and 4.
Yeah, so I never really got the story on that one.
Oh well, that's a crock of shit. Anyway, well after that, so I tried playing Nightmare. Didn't really play the same, and some of the attacks they felt clumsy.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I mean he's a powerhouse, but I mean,
some of his attacks weren't really that. I
was like, wow, it looks more like he's flailing about. I mean, yeah, some of his more advanced attacks are pretty freaking awesome, but after a while, I'm like, all right.
Never got to do that one attack where you grab him, throw him to the floor, stab him, and then do the whole power charge.
Oh, the lightning bolt?
Yeah, that
one's cool.
I never got to do that.
What?
No.
That one's easy.
Really? No.
That one's really easy. That's actually one of my standbys whenever I play as Nightmare or a Nightmare style character. I liked the fact that in Soul Calibur 4 you were able to create your own character off customizations and
that was a good one.
And assign them a play style depending on whatever character you wanted. So like let's say you can make like some tiny little person and give them like Astaroth style, which is like that 4 foot tall chick just slam that guy across the end, and he's like 6 feet tall. What kind of world are we living in? But I mean, I after trying out Nightmare and being a little disappointed with it, I tried out Siegfried because I figured, okay, well, they technically were one and the same for a while, so I'll give it a shot. I have a new favorite playstyle.
Really?
Oh, not really new, but I mean, I got a new favorite playstyle.
Yeah.
When I first started playing, I was like, okay, yeah, I could stick with this. And then I tried online play, and there are a lot of people that have very broken characters.
Yes, especially the Secret Apprentice,
Oh God,
Starkiller.
Yeah,
He really was broken. I'm not gonna.
I hated playing him in arcade mode.
Even arcade mode, he was broken.
The thing with arcade mode is there's no. I've yet to beat it an entire way through without dying at least, or not, without losing once, because I'll be getting like, let's say, nothing but perfects, like throughout the entire thing. The first match, perfect. All right. Second battle, perfect. Just get nothing but perfects, and then or really close to it. And as soon as I get to Starkiller, I'll beat him one round, but then the last round, he'll block all my attacks, no matter how powerful they are, or deflect them. And then all his attacks stun you for some reason.
Right.
And then he moves like super freaking fast.
Yeah. So yeah.
And then after he defeats me, and then I have to start over when I get to him again, or not start over when I start that round over.
The second round.
Yeah, no, not the second round. I mean,
okay.
When you lose the entire thing and then you have to start that entire battle over, all rounds included. When I start that entire battle over, he plays normally. His attacks don't stun you. He's not super fast, and he doesn't block all your attacks.
And then when you beat him the first round, the second round,
it doesn't
he's
matter.
broken again.
It's I think it's a way to for the game to safeguard that achievement where it's score over 450,000 points in arcade mode. Because you can do that if you get if you can go all the way through consecutively without dying.
Yeah.
But I haven't gotten it yet.
Wow.
That was the only thing about that game that I thought was pretty messed up and broken.
Now, when I had it, I don't have it anymore. My sister Savvy took it.
Oh, I still have it.
Yeah. Well, when I had it, or when I played it, as soon as I got the Starkiller, I just completely just threw the game away. I was like, oh, the hell, I'm not gonna play it anymore. Because after I found out that him and Yoda were the broken characters, and everybody online uses it, I just gave up on the game. I was like, no, I ain't gonna play it anymore.
I never fought Yoda. At least I never fought anyone playing as Yoda on multiplayer.
Nah, well, every time I jumped in, they would always pick Yoda, and pretty much all they would do is the same exact thing over and over again: grab attacks. And since Yoda's so small, you can't hit him or
all
grab.
your horizontal. The majority of your horizontal attacks miss.
So
you have to hit with vertical.
Yeah. After that, though, I was just like, I ain't playing this no more.
Yeah.
I'm hoping the fifth one don't have characters like that no more.
No, the bonus character on that one is Ezio.
Ezio, yeah. Which I'm kind of interested to see how that would turn out.
Yeah.
I mean, given that he's a good assassin, but...
Good, he's supposed to be a master assassin, remember?
Yeah, okay, master assassin. Speaking of which, Assassin's Creed 3, it's throwing me off. I don't know if I should like it or hate it.
Well, don't reveal anything about it, because, I don't think our viewers would like that. I mean, at least the ones that are interested in playing it or...
Well, no, I know. I like the Assassin's Creed series, but back to Soul Calibur 5... I'm interested to see how he would turn out against, someone like Astaroth or her Nightmare or Siegfried or Mitsurugi.
I heard Mitsurugi's not in there.
What? They took him out?
They took a lot of people out. They took a lot of people out and switched them out for new characters.
Oh, I'm sad now.
Yeah.
I don't even think I want to play it anymore.
One character I got really good with unintentionally, because like I said,
what about
when it came to multiplayer, a lot of people with their broken characters, the style I came across most often was Cervantes.
Yes.
His style, and they kept spamming that backwards teleport attack where they teleport behind you and then slam down on you. And they would usually do it with characters that, when the battle starts, they have no health. They have half their bar of health because they focused all on attack. So they've got maxed out attack power, but at the same time they've got no defense or health. Anyway, but they just keep spamming that attack, so basically in 2 hits you're dead.
Wow.
Anyway, the style that I became very proficient with, unexpectedly and unintentionally, to counteract that was Taki.
Actually, I was gonna ask, did it say anything about her being in number 5?
No, her apprentice is in number 5.
Oh,
she's supposed to be quicker than her.
What?
Which I thought was pretty insane, because Taki's style is pretty friggin' fast.
Yeah, well, yeah.
She's a ninja, but
Yeah. No, but even then, though, that was my sister's Savvy. Mm-hmm. That was her favorite character, and I would always fight against her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Annoyed the hell out of me.
Yeah.
But She's not in number 5?
No, her apprentices.
That's kind of lame.
Yeah, that is kind of a kick in the pants. But I mean, yeah, I got really good with her style, and now I'm able to like pull off all these advanced techniques.
Oh,
They're
wow.
like teleportations, and I was like, what the hell?
Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, I made a side note earlier about 5 minutes ago about Assassin's Creed number 3.
Yeah.
Did you hear anything about that? It's supposed to take place during the American Revolution.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm a little iffy about playing that one, because all the other ones were like during the Renaissance or pretty much somewhere in Italy, but this one's in.
Well, there was the first one was during some kind. Oh, the Crusades.
Yeah.
Second one was during the Renaissance. This
Yeah.
one's during the American Revolutionary War.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm kind of iffy about that one.
Well, yeah.
I'll give it a chance, but I'm a little skeptic on it.
Story-wise, I'd give it a chance. Gameplay-wise, I don't know. I can't comment on that because I stopped playing after the first game. I beat the first game to completion, but
Oh, don't worry, dude. I played like half of the first one, skipped the second one, went to
See,
Brotherhood.
I heard the second one was where it started getting good, at least with the gameplay. But that's only been off word of mouth. I can't honestly say. I haven't exactly seen it firsthand. I haven't played it firsthand.
I can't tell you anything either.
Yeah, so until then, I'm reserving my judgment on it.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, my friend my friend Josh had number 2. He says it was really good, but I haven't even seen the gameplay either. But Brotherhood though, that one was a good one. The only reason why is because
Multiplayer.
Yes.
As
I haven't played Revelations though.
Yeah. Let's see. I sincerely, I honestly don't know if they did or not, but I hope they took out the little feature in that they had in the first one. If you so much as got water on your shoes, you died.
Oh no, they took that out.
Okay, I would hope so. Because
the
second one takes place in Venice, which is what is it? Oh yeah, surrounded by water. I mean, you might as well just say, okay, Ezio, drowned.
No, they took that out though. And at least I think though, because I remember Brotherhood though, you could jump into the water and start swimming.
I'm talking about 2.
Number 2, I don't remember.
I don't know. Or Brotherhood, like I said, I haven't played any of them past the first one. I played the first one. After that, it became too damn repetitive and too mundane, and because all it was get to the town, check in, research your target, assassinate, check out, and move on to the next one.
I still find that funny. The civilians can't swim.
Really?
They can't swim. You throw them into the water, they drown. Even if
I'm sorry, that may seem a little morbid and dark
even if there's stairs right where they drowned, they can't even stand up. I mean, literally 3 feet of water, they drown.
Help, my shins are submerged in water. Everything from my knees up is still out of it, but I'm drowning. Everyone's standing around. Oh my god, what a travesty.
Oh man, but Assassin's Creed though, it's one of the ones where it bounces up and down.
It wasn't the water that killed them. It was the shame.
Oh, oh man. But like I said though, I don't know about number 3 though. That's a little iffy for me. Well, let's see what happens.
We shall see.
Because that one's supposed to be coming out, I think, in a couple of months.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I could have sworn I saw somebody with a copy of it when we were at GameStop for opening for the.
Oh no! That was the a special reservation metal case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What the hell? You get a metal case for a reservation?
Yeah, for a reservation. I was like, what?
What comes in it?
I have no idea.
Well, it's just like they got like a hidden blade or something.
Oh.
I'd get it then. I'm like,
right.
yeah, sure. I mean, I'd love to have one of those. Of course, I'd probably piss a lot of people off. Not because I'd be like using it on them. I'd piss them off because I'd constantly be popping it out and retracting it. Popping it out, retracting it.
No,
popping
dude,
it out, retracting it.
I'll be right there.
Quit doing
that.
that.
Dude. I'll be right there behind you. Be like, I'll do the same thing.
They turn around. He did it.
But let's see what happens though. Keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
But so that's like I said though. That's one of the games where it's specific like taste.
To which his own.
Hmm?
To which his own.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you that first time, so.
You're going deaf, buddy.
Well, it's all the gaming. It's the Turtle Beach. Hey, Turtle Beach is awesome, man.
Are you sure not Mad Cats? Your favorite company of all time? The one that you want to trade all your standard equipment for?
No, don't even joke like that, dude. Mad Cat's, no, not worth it. All right, well, on that note, we're gonna have to go.
All right, remember, you can subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, iTunes, and blip.com. Also, you can call us at 626-532-7154, and we are on the what is it? Email is r3radio@live.com.
Yeah. This is Reload Recharge Review on the B3 Radio Network.
All right, take care, everybody. Until next time.
All right.